Hello students, I hope you all are doing well. In the previous video, we started up with lesson 2, that was Rise and Spread of Islam, and we studied about Prophet Muhammad and his teachings. And so here in today's video, we'll complete with the rest of the remaining portion. So let's begin. Islam arose on the Arabian Peninsula in the early 600s. In 632, Muhammad died and Abu Bakr was elected the first caliph or successor to Muhammad. The period when Muslims were ruled by caliphs was known as the Caliphate. This is when the Islamic world expanded. Abu Bakr was successful in uniting the Muslims. Through military conquest, they conquered parts of the Byzantine Empire, Persia, Middle East, North Africa, Spain, Sicily, India, and Southeast Asia. Now, Muhammad's successors, they were both spiritual and political leaders of Muslims. Now, the caliphs succeeded Muhammad, and within a very short period of time, they conquered many places like Iran, Syria, Egypt, etc. With the conquering of different places, Islam spread to different areas. The rule of the first four caliphs ended by 660 CE, and the power passed into the hands of the Umayyad dynasty of caliphs. The Umayyad dynasty ruled from 661 CE to 750 CE with their capital at Damascus. They ruled over Spain and France in Europe, territories along the Mediterranean coast of Africa, and places up to Sindh and Samarkand in Central Asia. The annexed areas were put under the charge of governors. Arabic was the official language of the empire, and Arabian currency was used about in the empire. Now they had good roads, and the postal routes were also created. The Umayyads were overthrown by Abbasids in CE 750. They made Baghdad their capital, and the Abbasid caliphs ruled for 300 years. Now, the Arab culture was very vibrant here. Progress was made in areas such as art, literature, science, and trade. The most famous Abbasid ruler was Harun al Rashid. The Arabian Nights depict the splendor and the grandeur of this court. The reign of the Abbasids lasted for more than 5 centuries. Then the Mongols captured Baghdad in 1258 CE and brought an end to the Abbasid rule. The Turks later conquered Baghdad and the rule of the Arabs ended. The Turks dominated the Muslim world till 15th century, and the Ottoman Turks put an end to the Byzantine Empire with the fall of Constantinople, and hence the rule of the Ottoman caliphs and the caliphate ended in 1918. Then we come to the achievements of the Arabs. They developed and enriched their knowledge of algebra and geometry and astronomy. Scientists and scholars included Ibn Sina, Muhammad al-Razi, and Omar Khayyam. The art of calligraphy flourished, and the architectural features as the dome and the minaret were introduced. Now this is the picture of Ibn Sina, then Muhammad al-Razi, and Omar Khayyam, and it shows the work of Omar Khayyam, that is the Rubaiyat. Then you can see the picture of dome and minaret. The next picture is of the great mosque of Al-Mutawakkil in Samarra. Now this was the largest mosque in the world for centuries. The next picture is of the great mosque at Damascus, also known as the Umayyad Mosque. The next picture is of the Dome of Rock in Jerusalem. It is one of the Islam's holiest shrines and its oldest surviving place of worship. And inside is the rock from which Muhammad is said to have ascended to heaven. With this, we come to an end of our lesson. I hope you all have understood it well. Kindly go through the video again for a better understanding. I'll be sending you the question and answers. Kindly write it in the notebook, and also the exercises which are given at the back of the textbook. Just go through it and prepare your lessons well for the online tests. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and have a good day. Thank you.